Jelly Roll's here, a very special 9/11 tribute performance on iHeartRadio. My name is Wayne D. The hashtag is iHeartJellyRoll. And first of all...
Sounds good together, by the way. iHeart and Jelly Roll.
I think we all do.
iHeart Jelly Roll.
I think we all do. It's a very special reason why we're here, and thank you for taking the time out to be a part of tonight. Do me a favor, take yourself back to September 11th of 2001. Teenager, right? What do you remember about that day?
It was a little unnecessary for you to age me, just so you know. No, I'm joking. You know, I think we all, is it true, we all remember exactly where we were on this day, right? Something you'll just never forget. It was one of the most impactful things that ever happened in our country, and I was sick that day with a sinus infection. And I was downstairs eating some soup. My mama brought me some crackers, and she said, you need to turn on the TV and you need to see this in real time because this is changing the face of our country in real time. And I'll never forget that. And I turned it on, and even then, I didn't fully register the implications of how impactful that moment was going to be right then.
You think about a moment like that and how it changes the trajectory of, I mean, really the world and your personal world as well, right? How have your reactions to those events changed as you've gotten older?
Well, you know, you just start to break it apart, and what you see is at first all we seen was the tragedy, you know, and it's hard to overlook that. But then as I got older, you learn about some of these heroes that ran into this building, right? These guys that just literally, I mean, you want to think about first responders in general, the kind of people that are running towards the stuff that everybody else is running away from. That is crazy. So I started having such a respect for them. As a kid, I didn't even... As a kid, I didn't realize how important even a fireman was. You know, it's just something, you like the truck, you know? And you see what they did with this, and it was life-changing for me. It gave me a whole new respect for first responders.
Now, you think as time goes and time heals all wounds, right? Is any part of you concerned that as time goes, maybe the memories and the importance of what happened that day and how we grew and how we rebounded from it, do you think that memory fades for anybody at all?
No, man, I think that this is one of those days that we'll remember forever, at least annually, with the whole United States, the world for that matter, will always stop on 9/11 and acknowledge what happened right here in this country. And I will say, this is hard to talk about without it sounding distasteful, but what I also remember as a child and looking back now is how it strangely brought this country together for a while after that. And I think I kind of missed that camaraderie we had.
Now, in a short amount of time, I mean, you have conquered all things musically, anything you've touched at this point in your career. But you've also been working to give some of that success back as we talk about the importance of 9/11 Day and getting out and being involved, right? How have you taken advantage of that spot where you're at to turn around and give back and make a difference for others?
Man, I think it's important that if God blesses you with a megaphone, you're supposed to scream in it. And God gave me a megaphone, and I do my best to scream in that thing every day, you know? And that's why we're here now. We flew in from Washington, and we'll fly right back to Oregon for our show tomorrow. But it was a no hesitation between Tunnels to Tower and iHeart. We were all in, and we're always all in on anything we can do for not only first responders, but for our veterans of this country and any people underprivileged. I mean, we're here for the forgotten, and we're here for the broken, baby. That's what we're here for.
Listen, I could stand here and talk to him all night, and I'm sure you would love to hear him talk more, but as much as he talks fantastic, he sings even better. Who's ready for more? iHeartRadio Live, Jelly Roll.
Yeah, baby.